So this dropped yesterday, and everywhere who was sharing this on Twitter deleted all their tweets about it. So I'm a bit confused because they've not taken down my video, but I was assuming it was copyright takedown notices that have caused, various tweeters to remove it. Because Discussing Film, for instance, their tweet had over 3 million views and they deleted it. So I would have imagined it was on request by Marvel. So I am a bit surprised that my video's not been taken down, and also the images are still up there by other people. But basically, Fantastic Four First Steps. We've got a set video, and it shows us the Thing. I mean, it's not a massive reveal. He looks like the Thing, obviously. That's not a revelation. But it's an interesting design choice for the Thing. So I thought we'd just take a look at it and just have a conversation about it, basically. So here is... Get ready to laugh, Bo, because I'm sure you'll find this funny. Here it is. I don't know if I can zoom in a bit further. I can't really, can I? Do that. There you go.
Can I express how much I hate the costume?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't even know what it is, really.
It's funny because, like things that were real, like Jim Henson stuff, like Labyrinth. And people say, "Oh, do that again. That was good. I'm sick of CGI. Make it real." And then they make it real, and it's
it's ridiculous.
It's also, because
they don't have
as well.
They don't have the professionals anymore, Bo. The people that used to do this and create the prosthetics and everything else. There's only a handful of them left. I mean, like you go into that business, and if you become a master, everybody's going to want you because there's nobody that really does it anymore. Take a look at the physical puppeteering that was done for the Alien Romulus film, right? I keep going back to that because it's an example of like real physical things, and that you need those people, and those people need to bring on like other people. They need to mentor more people because you're going to run out of these people, and then everybody's going to have to reinvent the wheel. And we're kind of already at that point where we're reinventing the wheel.
Yeah, they're literally
morons. That's why.
Yeah, there's literally not a Stan Winston in Hollywood anymore.
Well, there's Studio ADI. So there is Studio ADI, the people that have done a lot of the Alien and Predator stuff. But again, that's not really the same.
Well,
it's not really the same.
And again, the costume is so terrible because they're trying to cover up where they can't do good makeup work, which is the arms.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really... So I don't think we know quite what this is yet, really, whether it's a stand-in... Because there's a person in the suit. Because there's a hand there.
Yeah.
Right, it's an actual person in this suit. So I don't really know what this is, whether it's a stand-in or not. But
I think it's Eben. I think it's Eben in here in that costume.
No, I don't think it is. I think
you don't think so?
No.
Oh, okay.
Would it be?
Pretty certain it's confirmed it's not him.
Is it a thing where it's sort of a bit of both, where they do this like a bit of a crap suit, but then they also like touch it up with CGI to make it actually look not completely lame?
Yeah, I mean that's what I was thinking, because I mean Marvel has actually done this. Like, in fairness, because people are like losing their mind. They're like, "Oh my god, it's practical effects." Marvel's going practical effects. It's like, yeah, Marvel has done practical effects. Like, they have done it occasionally.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the first Iron Man. Yeah.
It's always a CGI blend and practical, and that's the way to go.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, the first Iron Man, practical mostly, lots of it. And then you get around to, where he was just wearing a jumpsuit, but they just mocapped him.
Yep.
I know, he's just so lazy, isn't it? So lazy doing stuff like that. But there you go. I mean, look, is this Marvel being saved because they're going practical? I don't know. I don't even know. This segment's like more of a conversational piece than anything else. I don't really have much talking points on this. It's just like, can this save Marvel? Like, isn't this one of the... Yeah, this is one of their bigger movies coming out post the movies which they've had in the works now, isn't it? This is their movie which is in the works right now, as they're supposed to be changing you know, if the leaks are true, they're supposed to be getting rid of all the activists and nothing's woke anymore and blah, blah, blah. Right? That's what this is supposed to be, isn't it? The start of that.
Do people like the Fantastic Four? Because I'm old and cynical and now was never into the Fantastic Four.
No.
You know how kids, like, it seems like kids actually... you know how, for example... I'm not sarcastic.
No.
I've told you a million times not to exaggerate how sarcastic I am. You know how, like, I'm aware that kids like Minion, right? The characters of Minion, right?
Yeah.
The kids like the Fantastic Four. Is there anyone out there that's like loves Fantastic Four? I don't think I've ever met anyone. I don't think I've ever met anyone that talk about it. You know, you're sitting in the pub and like you're waiting to bring up a whole new conversation topic, and someone just starts talking about the Fantastic Four. Has that ever happened to you? I don't know. Not me.
No, that is. I can't say it's ever happened to me, to be fair. But I mean, you're right though. Like, because this is one of those movies that they would have been spending quite a lot of cash on. So I do wonder. I wonder where the interest is, because Deadpool and Wolverine's done well. It was always going to do well. It was always going to do $1 billion. But how much past that? You know, what movies past that is anyone looking forward to? Captain America, Brave New World. No one really cares about that. Thunderbolts. No one really cares about that. And then isn't it this that comes out after that? I think. Yeah, I don't know.
It's like see. It's bomb. It's bomb. Try again. Yeah, and then you're gonna have. I mean, the Daredevil reborn again. That's going to be an interesting television product we'll have to review. But Nick, I think you and I were talking about this. I can't remember who mentioned it, but Ironheart is coming out soon-ish.
Yes.
May.
Goodness. That is going to be a disaster. Nobody has gotten Fantastic Four right. Fox didn't get them right.
They tried.
In the modern day woke Disney Marvel is not going to probably get them right either. This is probably going to be a shit movie, unfortunately.
Well, I don't think they've ever treated Fantastic Four right. And Bo, I do care about Fantastic Four, but the only one I ever saw was the one that was never released that I thought was good.
Oh yeah, the old school one.
Yeah.
Coleman, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. You can find it on YouTube.
Yeah. We'll this is like a watch this space type deal and have a watch and see. But I don't know. It's always interesting to see what they're sort of doing and you know, whether it's going to work moving forward or not. You remember as well, this movie's been in the works for years.
Yeah, for a long time.
And multiple actors didn't want to take the role either, so that's an issue.
That's true. You know? Plus, it's got Pedro Pascal in it, which immediately knocks it down. 2 points for me.
Yeah,
I think don't care about him at all. I think he's fundamentally not a good actor. He plays the same character in everything he does.
Yeah,
bar like 5% of his projects where he actually plays someone else. He's pretty one note, that guy. Pretty well. I mean, I don't understand why he's rose to stardom either. Like, I don't get it. I don't get the Pedro Pascal appeal. I mean, I'm getting women. There might be one or two women watching this. Do you like Pedro Pascal? Like, is he? Does he get you going in your loins? Like, is that why? Well, no, it's a genuine question, isn't it? Because otherwise, what's the appeal? Because I said this about The Crow, right? You cast women and men both for two reasons, generally speaking. You cast them because fundamentally they're really good actors. First and foremost, that's why you cast them.
Yeah.
Or you cast them because they've got sex appeal. Right? Now, I don't think Pedro Pascal can act. I'm not gay, so I don't know if he's got sex appeal. So I'm asking women if he's got sex appeal or not. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand why he would be cast in so many things. Does he have a massive fan base, like a weird female fan base?
Not that I know of. I mean, I don't really see like you know, back in the day, you always heard the girls talking about like, you know, Brad Pitt and, you know, all these.
Tom Cruise.
You look at Brad Pitt and you go, yeah, that makes sense.
Matt Dillon.
When he was ripped all the time. Like, you're like, oh, yeah, that makes sense why women would find him hot. Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal, none of that.
He looks like someone's drunk Mexican uncle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look, he was perfect. He was perfect, you know, for the role in Game of Thrones, and you know he wasn't there long enough for you to get annoyed with him.
We got some women in the chat. No, Pedro isn't sexy. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and then the other thing I'll say is that he was really good in Narcos, and I don't have anything else that I can say that he was particularly good in, because even the super woke HBO show, The Last of Us, he was not good in that.
Yeah.
You know, and you eventually, as it's said in the chat, you eventually get tired of actors. I think he's been in so much. I'm just tired of him.
Yeah, you saturate the market with an actor 100%. People get like, oh, come on now. Yeah, no, that's a very worthwhile point to add, the oversaturation of certain actors. But anyway, we'll move on from this.